at $152 million. Sold here, 1561.
Hello friends, today we are going to tell you about the 10 most expensive paintings in the world sold at auction, and you will surely be surprised to know about the selling price of those paintings. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. The name of this painting is Three Studies of Lucian Freud. This is a painting by British artist Francis Bacon. It is a triptych, meaning that the painting consists of 3 separate framed artworks. The painting features the painter Lucian Freud, a friend of the artist, shown sitting in different positions in 3 different frames. The painting was completed in 1979 and is considered one of the painter Francis Bacon's most famous works. It was sold at an auction in 2013 for $142 million. This makes it one of the most expensive paintings ever sold. Number 9. A pair of portraits made by a Dutch painter, Rembrandt. Paintings by Martin Solmans and Optjen Koppert. These 2 paintings were completed in 1634 and are considered among the painter Rembrandt's best works. Both of the characters in the painting were wealthy members of Dutch society. The paintings show subjects dressed in elaborate and luxurious royal clothing. In 2015, the paintings were jointly purchased by the Louvre Museum in Paris and the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam for $170 million. Number 8. Nu Kush is a famous painting by the Italian artist Amedeo Modigliani, created in 1917. The painting depicts a reclining nude female figure lying on her left side, with her head propped up by her left arm and her right arm extended along her body. Modigliani's distinctive style is characterized by elongated and simplified forms, with a focus on the contours and curves of the figure. In this painting, he uses bold, sweeping brushstrokes and a limited color palette to create a sense of fluidity and sensuality. The painting caused a scandal when it was first exhibited due to its overtly erotic subject matter, and it is now considered one of Modigliani's most iconic works. Modigliani was a leading figure of the Parisian art scene in the early 20th century, known for his portraits and nudes. He struggled with poverty and ill health throughout his life, and tragically died at the age of 35 from complications related to tuberculosis and drug addiction. This painting has been sold for $170.4 million in 2018 to a Chinese billionaire businessman Liu Yijian. Les Femmes Alger is a painting by Spanish artist Pablo Picasso. This artwork was completed in 1955. Picasso used his signature depiction of a group of women in a harem-like setting in bold colors and geometric shapes. The painting was sold in 2015 for $199 million, making it one of the most expensive paintings ever sold at auction. It was bought by Hamad bin Jassim bin Jaber Al Thani, former Prime Minister of Qatar. Number 6. Violet, Green and Red. This painting is also a unique creation of American artist Mark Rothko. The painting was completed in 1951. It is one of the signature works of Rothko. The painting depicts the variety of colors in such a way that creates a strange feeling of bleeding deep in the mind. In this painting, Rothko uses a combination of purple, green, and red to create a sense of depth and dimension. The painting was sold in 2014 for $186 million. The painting was bought by Russian billionaire Dmitry Rybolovlev. Number 5. Number 17A is a large-scale abstract painting created in 1948 by American artist Jackson Pollock. The painting is part of a series of works Pollock created in the late 1940s. The painting is notable for its intricate line drawing and color drip and splash techniques. Pollock created the painting by splattering paint on a large canvas placed on the floor of his studio. The painting is considered a prime example of Pollock's unique style. Pollock's paintings have had a significant impact on 20th century art, and he is considered one of the most important and influential artists of his time. In 2016, the painting was sold to hedge fund manager Kenneth C. Griffin for $200 million. 2016 Shale. Number 4. The title of the picture is Nafia Fa Apoipo, which means, When Will You Get Married? This is a painting by French post-impressionist artist Paul Gauguin, created during his first trip to Tahiti in 1892. The painting depicts two young Tahitian women in traditional dress, one seated and the other standing, against a green tropical background. Gauguin's work is characterized by his use of bright colors and bold, simplified forms. The theme of this painting is inspired by the lush landscape and vibrant culture of Tahiti. In the painting he uses a bright palette of blues, greens and yellows to capture the lush beauty of the island and emphasizes the women's exotic features with flat, stylized forms. The painting is significant not only for its artistic value but also for its historical and cultural context. The painting is now considered one of Gauguin's most iconic works, and in 2015 the artwork was sold to a member of the Qatari royal family for over $200 million. Number 3. The Card Players is a series of late 19th century oil paintings by the French post-impressionist artist Paul Cezanne. The paintings depict the story of peasants playing cards in the south of France and are considered one of Cezanne's most iconic works. Cezanne was known for his unique approach to painting, emphasizing composition, form and color over traditional techniques such as perspective and chiaroscuro. He sought to capture the essence of his subjects through a careful study of their geometric shapes and colors, creating images that were highly expressive and deeply intellectual. Today, The Card Players is considered one of Cezanne's most important works, and a landmark example in the development of modern art. Card Players was sold to the Qatari royal family in 2011 for $250 million. Number 2. Interchange is an abstract expressionist painting created by Dutch-American artist Willem de Kooning in 1955. The painting is known for its dynamic brushwork, gestural marks, and bold use of color. De Kooning was a leading figure of the abstract expressionist movement, which emerged in New York City in the 1940s and 50s. He was known for his energetic and spontaneous approach to painting, and his use of bold, gestural marks to express emotion and create texture. Interchange is considered one of de Kooning's most important works, and is characterized by its bold, abstract forms and its striking use of color. The painting features large, sweeping brushstrokes in shades of red, yellow, blue, and green, overlaid with rough, scraped marks and slashes of white paint. Today, Interchange is regarded as a masterpiece of abstract expressionism. Sold for $300 million in 2015 to hedge fund billionaire Kenneth C. Griffin. Number 1. Solvatore Mundi is a painting by the renowned Italian Renaissance artist Leonardo da Vinci, created in the early 16th century. The painting depicts Jesus Christ as the Savior of the world, with his right hand raised and blessing his left hand holding a crystal orb, representing the universe. The painting's history is somewhat shrouded in mystery, with the artwork having been lost and rediscovered several times over the centuries. It was believed to have been commissioned by King Louis XII of France in the early 16th century, and later owned by Charles I of England before disappearing from the public eye in the 18th century. In 2005, the painting resurfaced and was restored, with some experts attributing it to Da Vinci himself. It was sold at auction for a record-breaking $450 million in 2017, making it the most expensive painting ever sold. The painting has been the subject of much debate and controversy in the art world, with some experts questioning its attribution to Da Vinci and others praising its beauty and significance. Nonetheless, it remains a celebrated work of art and a symbol of the enduring legacy of one of history's greatest artists. Sold for $450.3 million in 2017 to an anonymous buyer.